Well, Julie, what a turn up for the books that was.
Yes, I don't think, I think that's a bit of a get out of jail there for Wales. You know, but it definitely will give them a bit more boost now going into the second set. And I hope Shima and Pinky can just sort of put that aside now and get on with their game.
Well, that's a big thing, particularly for Pinky. Seen that so many times this week.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine how Shima must be feeling. She'd be absolutely fuming inside, but it does happen. And
I mean,
it's just about how your character is and how you can bounce back. And she's an experienced campaigner, and she would have had that happen to her in many situations before. And so I'm sure psychologically she'll be able to put that aside and move ahead.
I mean, it's fine you and I sitting here saying we should have done that, we should have done this, but we certainly thought that she would have played a different shot.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't seem to have affected Pinky too much.
No.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Two great bowls there from Pinky.
Well bowled, Pinky.
Good bowling from Pinky.
But obviously it's not affected her too much, Judy. The dropping of the 4 in the last end. Excellent bowling from Pinky. You can see the way that Judith's walking, that the ankle's giving her real pain.
Oh, that pain's probably gone away a little bit now she's won the first set,
Yes.
I would.
Certainly eased the pain a little bit.
I think Shima needs to play a couple of good bowls now to get herself back into the game.
Oh, lovely ball. from Judith, second shot. Seems to be struggling a bit with the line, is Shima at the moment.
Judith has a slightly more drawing bowl than Shima, so they come into the jack. They don't get affected by the, you know, the straighteners on the green as much. That's swinging back nicely into the jack. Good attempt.
I wouldn't think there's much Shima can do in the forehand.
No.
She's got 2 balls at the back. If the jack did go back, probably at this stage of the game, Julie, settle for 1.
Yes. We'll just try and slip that pack there on the backhand side there, and even if she sits her bowl down behind the jack, it'd be make it a safer shot. Staying on the forehand.
She certainly changed her hand. Always the danger of knocking the Welsh ball in.
Been very impressed with Pinky so far, Jim. She's played very, very well.
I did think her head might have dropped, Julie. The disappointment of dropping that 4.
Brilliant ball. It was always on, wasn't it, Jim? Had plenty to play to there.
Well, Shima's no excuse for playing short this time because she's got the 2 balls at the back ready to, if the jack does go back.
Through the pack.
Oh,
No,
unlucky.
no result. Only the 1.
I think if the LBA team had won that end, it would have given her that bit confidence back again.
Yes, definitely. But early stages and first end of the second set, only dropping 1 shot, that's not too bad.
It's okay. Kelly's bowled the jack to exactly where the skip wanted it.
Kelly also started playing the game of bowls at a very young age, at 13, and she's actually been playing for 13 years as well.
Maybe if you and I had started playing at 13, we'd have been. I think it's amazing you've done what you've done, only taken up the sport 12 years ago. Were you coached, Julie, or did you was it just your natural skill?
My dad played bowl, so my dad sort of helped me along in the early stages, and then I was coached then by a couple of people in Australia, Ian Schuback and the great Norm Carmichael on the Gold Coast.
Yeah. I remember seeing Schuback here in the 80s.
Yes, I think he's won it a few times.
I think he won, yes. He does a lot of the commentaries on Australian television, doesn't he?
He used to, yes. He was on the ABC, yes. Not doing that anymore. He's actually at my home club in Queensland now. We both belong to the same club, and he's just started back playing bowls again.
Yeah. I think a little bird was telling me he was on the short list for one of the top jobs in the sporting clubs here at one time.
Oh, was he? Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
so I was told.
I did hear about that, yes. I was only making comment the other day about how the standard of play here, especially I've noticed in the ladies amongst the locals, has improved out of sight. This is my third time here to Hong Kong, and each time I come here, the standard of play with the locals just continues to improve.
That's good to hear, Julie.
So they're obviously doing something right with their training here and coaching.
It's the coaching, yeah. Something we started when I was here, and thankfully the Sports Development Board, as it was, they recognised that the coaching for the youth, and the funding was made available to us.
It's really important for the sport of lawn bowls to get the youth involved, and you know, let's lift the profile of the game and keep it developing, and they're certainly doing a great job here of that.
I know nowadays that the Leisure and Cultural Services, they're quite enthusiastic about the coaching and the training programs that the Lawn Bowls Association do have.
A couple of good shots there for Wales.
I think they're coming on to a game, Wales. Started off not very well, but come on to one.
They seem to have done that in their sectional play as well. What I seem to have noticed, a couple of their first sets have been quite tight, and then the second set, especially last night in the semi-final against Australia, they had a very close game. I think there was only one shot in the first set, and then sort of ran away with the second set. Just hope that doesn't happen here. You know, it'd be good for the final to have a close game. Short bowl there from Shima. Oh, no, it's still running on. Oh, very good.
She's cut it down.
Yes, I thought it was not going to get there, but it did run on in the end. Jack's been sprung right out into the open now. Jude be kicking herself for that shot she's just played.
Yes, I don't think that's the shot that Judith would want to have played.
Shima failing to capitalise there and sort of get a close one.
Oh, I heard Kelly saying that'll do. I don't think so. Kelly's already thinks that Hong Kong might be 1 or 2 or 3 up.
Yes, I think the marker's holding 2 shots up there to HKLBA. Plenty of room, really, for Shima to be able to draw a 3rd shot there. She's just got to get a composure back, I think, and think about it.
Well, she's smiling about it.
Yeah.
In Commonwealth Games with a regular partner, they were quite a formidable pair.
Oh, Lena and Shima.
Yeah.
Very, very good pair. You know, 2006, the Commonwealth Games there.
Looks like another shot.
Yes, good shot there from Shima.
Kelly's flung the towel down, which is always indicative of a big score.
They've opted to get the umpire out because it's quite a long measure there.
She did say 2 or 3 earlier before Shima put that last ball in.
Have you managed to get some shopping in, Jim, while you've been here?
I've been marking and umpiring too many games. Last night it was, what, 20 past 10 before we finished, or certainly after 10 o'clock.
Very late, yes.
I did have my shopping list. Perhaps tomorrow before I fly home.
Do some last-minute shopping, yes. 3 down.
3 down. Well, that should do a little bit for their confidence today. It was a bad mistake by Judith to shift that jack out.
Yeah, better to do it early in the set, though, than right at the end. So,
True.
you know, they've still got lots of ends to go. You've got to get some positives out of these things, I suppose. But it definitely will give the HKLBA some confidence back.
Yeah, you wait 30 minutes now.
Pity about the line.
I noticed Judith's husband and son aren't in the crowd there anymore. Maybe they can't bear to
They're
watch
probably
anymore.
celebrating.
Maybe they're too nervous.
Because there is prize money for this tournament, isn't there,
Yeah,
Julie?
very good prize money involved.
Perhaps have nipped off to Times Square to spend a bit of it. Well ball, Pinky.
It's not really, is here.
It's a very prestigious tournament, though, Jim. It's a very good one to be able to win.
It's not just the prize money that counts, then, Julie.
Definitely not.
Looks good in your CV.
Yes.
Ready now. Little bit more. Okay, you want that much more. Couple of feet. Try again.
Well, that was not the best end from Kelly.
No.
Pinky's got 2 balls in the head, 1 in front and 1 at the back. Pressure's now on Judith. Not one of Shima's best either.
Good attempt
Was
there
a good
from Jude.
effort. Shima's bowled a better line this time.
Just two now. Yeah, you can do that.
What's... Oh, still 2.
Another good attempt, though, by Jude there. She was just missing her line a little bit there.
Oh, just a little bit short. Umpire's still signalling 2 for HKLBA. Shima seems to be struggling a bit in the backhand going down this way.
Yeah, she just hasn't quite got the line.
Not got
or
the
anything
line.
there. Missed it again.
Not the best end for Shima. I think that was 2 loose balls from the skips there. Really most unusual. The umpire signalled 2, but Kelly wants a measure. Just the 1. So the score after 3 ends is 4 shots to HKLBA and 1 to Wales. Another long jack here. Shima's calling for, Julie.
Yeah, they're still keeping that same sort of length, same mat position.
Nice start from Pinky Chan.
She's starting to get into a bit of rhythm now, and she's just seems to be quite comfortable.
Matched by Kelly. Nice bowling there by Kelly. Able to come onto her own.
Wonderful bowl there by Pinky.
Beautiful response from Pinky Chan. Shima's asking Pinky to draw another one. Easier said than done, Julie.
Yes.
Oh, she's done it.
Yes. A little bit lucky there.
Bit lucky. Plenty high fives going on.
Yes. Good bowl by Kelly.
Well, the ball fell in there. What's the umpire signalling?
He's not going to commit to
One
anything. Oh, he hasn't put his paddle up yet, so I'm not really sure.
I think he's signalling 1 blue,
Is he?
which means it's
Oh,
1
yes.
for Hong Kong LBA. Both skips playing the backhand, Julie, whether Leach played the forehand.
Yes. Jude had a good line with the last bowl, so she's just got to do that slight correction now, a little bit more weight.
No change. Probably tactical one at the back, Julie.
Yeah, I think she was trying to match that red bowl on the inside there, but it won't probably be wasted. She's got it.
Oh, super ball.
Perfectly weighted bowl there by Jude to get the shot.
One down to 2 up, Julie.
Yes.
I think she's struggling on that ankle.
She'll be glad when this game's over, I think, so she can give it a bit of rest.
Maybe a gin and tonic. So.
Great goal from Shima.
Just fell the wrong way.
Yes.
Well, shall we have a good look at this one? Umpire signalling 1. 1 to Wales.
A good save there from Shima.
See what Judith can do this time. Get rid of the orange ball.
Yes, I think she'll be trying to come on the inside of the orange bowl there, a little touch on that jack.
Well, she's not short. Unlucky. One to Wales. 4-2 to HKLBA after 4 ends. A second set.
The men's final should be a good final this afternoon with Australia and Ireland.
I've marked, umpired the Irish team, and I've been very impressed. I also umpired the final of the singles between the Australian pair, and very impressed again. So very difficult to call. Both experienced, probably the Irish more experienced. But it's good to see Australia sending up a couple that are younger bowlers, Julie.
Yes, yeah, the boys have done very well. You know, Barry winning the singles and Matthew runner-up in the singles, so they've had a great tournament.
Excellent. I go as far back as Adam Jeffrey when we got him coming up, and he won the singles 3 times in a row.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Don't know what's happened. Is he still bowling? Have you heard of?
Yes, he's
Adam
still bowling, yes. But the men have been playing here in the pairs for a very long time, haven't they? I think back to 61 or
something like,
yes,
something like that,
61, whereas the ladies have only been in the competition.
Past couple of years. Yeah.
This is their 4th year.
I know it's something that the president, Vincent Cheung, the president of the LBA, wanted to introduce after we amalgamated men and women bowls in Hong Kong a few years ago.
I think that's probably obviously why the profile of the ladies here probably has lifted. You know, they're playing
But
in
it's
a
the
lot
old
more
story, Julie. It's all about funding and sponsorship.
Yes. Pinky once again just getting on it with her first bowl, which has, you know, been a big difference.
She seems to have got this forehand line off almost perfect.
Very good. Do you know whether any of her other family, does she have any other
idea.
Play bowls?
All I know that when she graduated from the youth development team, the Kowloon Cricket Club picked her up under their junior membership program.
I wonder if her family are here watching today. They'd be very proud of her.
Be interesting. Because superb bowls. I think Shima must have called for a bowl at the back.
Yes. HKLBA holding 3 shots there.
Well, the pressure's all in the Welsh again.
What a superb bowl.
Oh, excellent bowling. 3 down. 3 down to 1 up.
Shima failing once again to get that that line and weight down that side.
As we say after the Lord Mayor show.
Better this time.
Oh, unlucky by Shima.
Much better attempt though. More positive. bobbling down there, following it. That was one of the things Jude said to me yesterday, that she normally likes to run after her bowls and chase a bowl, so it's just affected her whole style of play with this injury that she is carrying.
I spotted that earlier on in the week. Oh, lovely ball.
Lovely ball. Plucked it out clean.
Umpire can't make up his mind. Oh, he's signalling 2, is he?
Yes, 2.
Yes, 2 to HKLB. Well done, Shima. Big ball here.
Kelly likes it.
Kelly's happy.
What a great shot. Shima is even giving her a high five on the way past.
Come on then, Shima, one of your better ones. Shima missed ahead, so 1 to Wales. 4-3 after 5.
2 big bowls played, or a few big bowls, great conversions there, you know, head changed so many times.
This is shades of the first set, Julie. 1s and 1s.
Yes.
About a quarter. Good.
Are any of the Welsh girls going to World Bowls later on this month, Julie?
These 2 aren't going, no. Kelly said she would have liked to have actually gone just as a supporter to watch her boyfriend, but it was just too much time away.
Yeah. Are you participating this year, or are you?
No, not this year. No. I possibly may be doing a little bit of commentary, but I'm not sure as yet.
Oh, good.
And yourself, will you be going there?
No, it's back to the Northern Hemisphere for me after this.
Okay.
Back to watching it on television, I suppose.
Yes. Good start there from Kelly. The conditions at World Bowls in Adelaide, in Australia, will be nothing like here. The greens will be running very fast, probably up around 17, 18 seconds, and big winds. So a lot of the players that are competing at World Bowls were unable to come here due to the fact that they were training on the quicker greens, and it would affect their preparation.
I was speaking to the Scottish coach earlier on this week, and he was saying that some of the Scots boys are down there already.
Yes. I think the Australians are there now. But I think the girls from the Philippines were going straight from here.
I heard yesterday that they had a little problem with a visa.
Oh dear.
That'll no doubt be sorted out. Rob Newman is going down. He's part of the English team.
Yes.
He's been playing here this week.
He always features very well here in the pairs and the singles, doesn't he? He's always up there. Good player. Now, your technique has to change when you're adapting to these different greens. You know, your delivery, it's more of a, you know, your lunging, and your whole body weight has to transfer through the shots. Whereas, you know, back home in Australia, it's more of a touch game, and so it's very different.
You must have adapted very well. Well, lovely bowling from Pinky Chan. An important stage of the game here, Jardine.
It is. The sixth end, I think, is the real pivotal point in sets play. Well, Jude's got to play one of her bombs again here to get the shot. She seems to be able to do it. Not too far away.
Well, she must split up the Welsh balls if it did go back. I thought it touched there, yes.
She may have just snuck past there, Jim. What do you think for shot?
Difficult to say when we are sitting. The umpire's signalling 2, is it 3?
3.
Oh, that's changed. The umpire's not made up his mind, he can't tell. He's signalling 2 to Wales. Well, Shima, this is a big ball.
Jack.
Oh, super ball.
Still 2 down.
4 all after 6.
Just the 1, yes.
Three ends to go. There's obviously a fair crowd building up from the stand underneath us, Julie.
Yes, I can hear lots of activity down there.
I think there'll be a few more spectators this afternoon expecting to see the fireworks from the Australian duo again.
Oh, it'll be a wonderful
It'll be
game.
the same ones from last night.
Yes.
This has been more of a drawing game this morning, hasn't it?
Yeah, there hasn't been much aggression, has there at all?
But as I was always taught, drawing is the name of this game.
Yes.
Judith's happy with the start. Pinky sticking with her forehand, despite the fact that Kelly's ball was in the road.
Very good shot.
Beautiful bowling from Kelly. obviously Shima asked for Pinky to come in a bit heavier there, Julie.
Oh, I don't know whether she did, Jim. I think she was after another close bowl. They've only really got... They don't have anything real close there. But...
So Kelly's boyfriend will be happier with her performance in this end then?
Yes, he will. This is... Kelly was telling me that this is her first big outdoor tournament appearance. She mainly concentrates on the indoor events over there.
I've seen, back in the UK, it's either Heather or twin sister who I've seen on television indoor.
Yeah, she said that they're identical, and so I have seen her sister on the indoor. And Kelly and Kerry, so you know, very similar in the names as well.
Kerry and Kelly.
Yes. Must be nice being able to play with your sister as well.
I wonder if they do play together in pairs events.
Yeah, she said that they've, you know, won some pairs events over there, some big pairs.
Oh. Kelly's asking for a positional bowl here, because if the jack does move, if she was able to move it, it's going to go.
Good bowl there. From this angle, it looks like it could squeeze out to the side there, Jim, if she makes contact.
That's what's going to happen.
She's just a fraction wide.
Unlucky. I've just spotted Barry Lester coming into the ground, Julie. He's obviously here a bit early for his game this afternoon.
Well, they probably had a little sleep in because they had the big late finish.
Night. Yes.
He's probably been out doing a bit more shopping, knowing Barry. He likes to shop.
He likes to shop. I remember you being the same.
Yes. I've still got one day left.
Well, this is a very important ball, Julie.
Yeah, but Shima's got to be a little bit careful as well. She doesn't want to take
Yes.
her own ball out or anything, but, you know, she still would love dearly to get the shot.
But she's missed again. 2 to Wales. 6-4 after 7. Shima having a count up on the card.
A drawn set's no good to HK LBA here. They need to win the set, so they need 3 shots in 2 ends.
Yes, a draw's no good for the LBA team, Julie. Because Wales will be anxious to finish it in 2 and not go into the tie-break situation.
Most definitely.
Kelly needs to be right on top of the jack here.
It's quite close. Good start
Yeah,
there.
she'll be happy with that. Pinky just a yard heavy. Needs to draw, get in the head. Judith's happy with that. Better here from Pinky. Well
Good
done.
ball.
Well, Hong Kong LBE still lying 1. Another ball to come from Pinky Chan. Another one in the head would be good, Julie.
Yes.
And she's played it.
Yes, good bowl from Pinky. Seem to be happy with that. You know, going to the mat 2 up. It's definitely a good feeling.
These 3 orange balls at the back, though, the Welsh balls, ominous.
Yeah, that's the danger.
And the way Judith's been playing, she can shift it.
She's played some wonderful conversions.
No change, umpire's still signalling.
Probably actually made it better for HKLBA where that bowl's been put, because it's not sitting out there so Jude can use it. Sheem is close here. Good bowl.
Kelly's trying to tell Judith that she's 3 down. I don't think she can believe it.
It's ducking under. Jude's changed her hand.
She's very heavy.
Trying to sit on those back bowls there, but just a bit overweight.
Well, it's certainly not the best three balls from the Welsh skip.
No, this would be where Sheena would be really wanting to just nail this jack.
Here's another one in.
Normally told by Kelly's actions. Oh, she likes it.
Oh, what a ball.
Wonderful bowl. That's a great bowl under pressure.
A swing of 5 shots there, Julie.
Yes. Look, oh, Jude. She's collapsed in the chair.
Well, Shima, what can you do? Is she close?
Oh, lovely bowl.
What a ball.
Shima.
What a ball. What about that one then, Julie?
Oh, that was a fantastic shot.
6-5. 6-5 to Hong Kong. LBA.
She would have been wanting, I mean, the ultimate result would have been to sit that bowl clean, but just to get one shot out of it at this stage of the game, she'd be happy with that.
A high five between Sheena and Judith there. 2 great bowls by the skips. 6-5 to Wales, last end in the second set.
A long end again, Jim.
Yes. Seems to have been the tactic throughout the game today. Oh, well bowled, Pinky. Oh, lovely little ball by Kelly. Pinky staying on this forehand that she's played so well.
That was a great bowl from Kelly there.
We're going to forehand this time, Judy.
Yeah, Judith's saying, just get me another close bowl.
Come right through. Okay. All right.
That's what you wanted.
That's perfect position there. Great bowls from Kelly. John would be cheering from home.
If he's not fallen asleep.
What do you want now, Joe? The draw or? Yeah, go on.
Three excellent balls.
Brilliant.
Pressure's back on Hong Kong.
Yeah, well, Hong Kong need 2 here to force it to go to a tiebreaker.
And they're 3 down. So Shima's got it all to do. Oh, unlucky.
Pretty good position. Chances. Ooh.
Well, that's 2 out.
Yeah. That second shot there from Shima. Good bowl.
Only need the one. Was that an attempted blocker, you think?
I think so.
Not the easiest
Yes.
shot in the game to play, Julie.
No, it's not. Sometimes they can actually, you can use the bowls and get a result, but she's actually played that quite good because, you know, it's making Shima really look at this shot and think about what she has to play.
Yeah, they're going to have a long chat over this one. Well, Shima played it last end.
She did. Trying to just miss this bowl. She's just pushed it a bit wide.
Well, she wants a back ball.
Oh, she needed to match
quite,
those orange
yes.
ones.
Not quite what she wanted.
Shima's got 1 bullet left. She's still really not sure what to play here. Bowls in her eye. Trying to sit the bowl or the jack on the backhand through the gap.
Oh, she's looking at it.
She's, oh.
Well, Julie.
Great attempt. So that was the perfect blocker.
I can't see Judith playing her last ball now.
No.
Well done, Wales.
Yes, they did do very well.
But full marks to the Hong Kong LBA team.
Oh, yes. It was a brilliant game. Good final. Not much in it at all.
Not the excitement of the Australia, the men's game, but draw balls at its best.
Yes, that's right. And yeah, I think if everyone stays tuned for the men's final, it's going to be a sight to see.
And of course, you'll be taking a break from the commentating.
Yes,
to sit and watch it.
I think I may go and do a quick spell of shopping.
Take your mum with you?
Yes.